Welcome. I am LJ, and this is Ravengayle Tarot on A1R Psychic Radio. To reach me directly, you can go to ravengayle.com. That's RAVENGAYLE.com. We are taking live calls. As they queue up, I thought I'd do a quick three-card reading from the Roehrig Tarot deck by Carl Roehrig and Francesca Morano Fritz. In addition to the beautiful artwork, I really enjoy the use of runes and astrology in the design of these cards. So here we go. In the past position, we have the Nine of Swords. This client has been hard on themselves for actions and decisions that they have made. This signifies more than regret, something closer to self-doubt and depression. In the present position, however, we have the Sun. And the client is entering a period of celebration, which is great news. On the card, there is a person with hands lifted in joy on top of a hill. There's also a pair of sunflowers, one in color and one in black and white. And this signifies a success that the client has already achieved in future success and endeavors. The rune Gebo means gift. And just as the card is titled, the astrological sign for this card, the Sun, is the Sun. So in the future position, we have Judgment, and the rune associated with Judgment is Pero, the three fates of Germanic mythology where past, present, and future happen all at the same time. And Pluto is the astrological sign associated with Judgment. That's death of ego and transformation. So the primary image on this card is a young woman with her eyes wide open, viewing past, present, and future with compassion and wonder. Contrary to the title of the card, there is no sense of judgment, good or bad. It is a card about allowing acceptance of what is to lift us to a higher plane of awareness. It is a card of lessons learned. And I see we have a caller. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Nicole in Winnipeg. Thank you for calling. How can I help you today?
Well, I guess I'm kind of wondering if I'm with the right person or not.
Oh, okay. I can see how that would be a very pressing question. Do you mind giving me his name?
David.
David? Okay, thank you. And let's see. David and Nicole, what is their relationship look like? Is this the right person? For Nicole. David and Nicole. Last one. Okay, for this one, I'm going to put down a relationship spread. It's going to tell me a little bit about him and a little bit about you and how the two of you work together.
Okay.
And okay, I can see a little bit here why you're a little concerned, but it doesn't look. Let's see, a couple more cards. Yeah, and one card that sums this up. Oh my goodness. Okay, this doesn't look too bad. Here in the present, with what is joining the two of you together, you've got the Two of Pentacles, and twos are about partnership. They're about dualities, and Pentacles has to do with the material world. Literally the material world itself, what's tangible to you, and the energy of money. And so that's the thing that you have, the two of you have in common. And then moving forward, he's a little out of step with the universe right now. Things aren't necessarily going his way. It's almost like he's out of step with time. And then I have you here with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Swords reversed. And so that shows me that you've had a couple delays of your own, and that you've been working to try and pull things together and make things happen for you. And these are two competing energies. This is where his attention is at, and that's where your attention is at. So that's part of the reason why you guys are not feeling very solid with you, is you're both very internally focused right now. The good news is with David, he's got the Fool, and that is a state of being both foolish and having the naivete of the Fool. So that's a good card to have, especially in beginnings for a relationship, because that shows him being able to move forward out of the past and really allowing you to be you and to have the focus be on the two of you as a couple. And I have you here with the Five of Swords reversed, and so you're still going to be trying to come to grips with the things that are rocking your world at the moment. And that's this is shaping up to be some pretty serious stuff for you from what I can see. So your attention needs to be on these things while you get them taken care of. The good news is in this final position coming into here, I've got him with the Two of Swords reversed. So he's still going to be fighting for momentum. But I have you with the Three of Wands, which has you being able to work in partnership to begin to shift your mind away from these things that have had you distracted from your relationship. And the final card here is the Nine of Pentacles, and this sums up where the two of you are headed. And my dear, if you don't want to have children, I would suggest birth control. Because the Nine of Pentacles.
I can't.
Oh, you can't? Well, it's
No, my tubes were tied a few years ago already.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good because that's something you don't have to worry about. And I'm holding the card, the Nine of Pentacles, up for you to see. She's a very pregnant woman walking in a field of daisies, or I'm sorry, sunflowers. And so essentially, and I don't have the other cards to signify pregnancy. I didn't put any additional cards down. It's just the image on the card. So with this, what this shows is this shows you guys working together for your guys' security and having lots of great ideas how to make this happen. And the timing for this card is the Eight of Pentacles. So we're talking about probably over, I'd say over the next 8 weeks, the next 2 months. You guys are going to be moving through some things together, being able to work together more as a team. I don't show anything indicating any kind of ending, just that you guys are a little out of step.
Okay.
Did you want me to look at something else for you guys?
Well, I guess, there's a couple major sore spots. Is, like a money situation. He's not working. And then my daughter has special needs, and it's very difficult.
Yeah. Okay. I can understand how that would be an ongoing issue, and something that you would need to stay involved in and stay focused on.
Right.
So what is your question?
I don't even.
Would you like just a general card?
Okay.
It sounded like you were forming a question for me, though.
Well, I guess, is things going to get, I guess, easier with my daughter?
Okay. May I ask her name?
Kaylin.
Kaylin?
Yes.
Okay. Are things going to get easier with Kaylin? Okay. Let's see. How's it being distracting? Let's move those. So I'm going to do, to get us started, I'm going to do a 3-card spread. And how old is Kaylin?
14.
14. That explains it. Okay.
Well, I know that's a big part of it, but she's physically 14, and in some ways mentally, but in most ways mentally, she's about 6 or 7. Okay.
All right. So here in the past position, I have the moon, and it's a beautiful card. So I'm going to hold it up. So check us out on Moonstruck TV, and you'll be able to take a look at it. And it's it's got the wild dog and the domesticated dog meeting at a crossroads on the shore of a beach. And in the water are fish, and then you've got the phases of the moon up above. And what this is about is that things are very cyclical. And that really underscores with the rest of the cards that I'm seeing, that your relationship with your daughter and her well-being that you're concerned about is it's going to go through phases, and that's okay because that's how it's supposed to be. That's what the moon is about. So this is, even though it's very difficult, I have no doubt, especially with the Ace of Pentacles reversed in the present, there is hope for the future. You just need to hold on to that hope. And then in the future, I've got the Horned One reversed, which has your daughter going through doing the wild thing and being a wild child. So it's still going to stay rocky, but it isn't going to always be that way. And I'm going to move forward into some more cards that I put up in the what's supporting you position. I have the Hung Man reversed, and the Hung Man reversed indicates that things are going to seem to hang out this way for a while, a little bit too long. And then you've got the Two of Cups. In this case, she's going to go through a boy crazy stage. If she isn't there yet, if she's just thinking about it, she's really going to go off the deep end and start chasing. But it's a case of chasing but not having. So if that helps any. Okay. And then in the final card position I have there is the Ace of Cups. So this has her coming into a new beginning, a new place of being more emotionally stable. And I'm putting down a couple more clarifying cards here. I would be careful. Okay, I'm going to run out of time here in about 60 seconds, and this is important that I tell you this. You're going to need to be careful with the company that your daughter keeps, because she's going to have both young men and older men that are going to be appealing to her. So you're going to need to remain vigilant that way. Okay. But that's just a warning. That is not a statement of something absolutely happening. It's just something you need to be prepared for. And I'm coming to 30 seconds. So is there something more I can add to this for you?
No, that's pretty good. Thank you.
Okay. So overall, it's good news. It's just you got to be patient, dear.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And thank you for tuning in, and thank you for calling in. I appreciate the call.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You're welcome.